In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to use the present perfect in Spanish. First, you should note this is a branch of the past tense. So by now, you probably already know the pretérito and imperfecto, the two other main tenses in the past. For some context, pretérito is I ate the apple, yo comí la manzana. Imperfecto is I was eating the apple, yo comía la manzana. Now, present perfect is I have eaten the apple, yo he comido la manzana. So what's different about this tense? Well, first of all, there are two parts to the action, he and comido. The second part, comido, is going to be constant, and it always stays the same for every speaker, whether it's first person, second person, or third person. That means you don't have to conjugate the comido at all. So the only thing that changes is the first part, he. So just like in all other verb tenses, it will change depending on the subject of the sentence. The yo form is always going to be he, like in this sentence. If it's the tú form, the he changes to as. So instead of yo he comido, it would now be tú has comido. For él, ella, and usted, as becomes a. Now these are all forms of the infinitive verb haber. For reference, here's a chart of the haber forms. Notice both of the first person's voices, yo and nosotros, both have e's and the rest have a's, so it kind of resembles the future tense in a way. Now let's talk about the second part, the main verb. Now it's really simple. All you have to do is take the infinitive verb, let's use bailar as an example, take off the AR ending and attach ado to the end, so you'd get bailado. With caminar, you get rid of the AR again, latch on an ado, and you get caminado. Now for ER and IR verbs, you do the same thing, you take off the ending, except instead of adding an ado, you add an ido. So for beber, the ER comes off, add ido, and becomes bebido. What about correr? Again, remove the ER, tack on an ido, and your verb is corrido. Remember, this verb stays constant no matter the circumstances of the sentence. Whether it's yo, tú, él, whatever, it's all the same. So the only part that changes is the haber conjugation. With me so far? Okay, now let's put the two together. If you're trying to say, I have played the guitar, first of all, you see it's in the yo form. So that means you use e. Next, the verb played in the infinitive is tocar, so you take off AR, attach ado, and you get tocado. So the sentence would be, he tocado la guitarra. Let's do another one. They have been sad. The word they tells you that it's an. Been is a form of is, which would be estar, since we're talking about emotion. So estar in the present perfect becomes estado. So now the sentence is han estado triste. Okay, I want you to try this next one on your own. It's been a great day. Pause the video and think about how to conjugate the verbs. Okay, so we know it's is a contraction for it and has, right? And that's in the third person, so we start off with a. Now, what's the main verb? Let's say you're saying it's been a great day, so it looks like it's ser. Now, once again, you remove the ending, and since it's an ER verb, you add ido to the end to get sido. So putting these two together, you have ha sido un buen día. And that's all there is to the grammatical aspect of the present perfect. Now we just have to go over the irregular verbs, and thankfully there's only 11 you need to know. Here's an acronym. Rev Mac PhDD. So the R stands for roto, E stands for escrito, V is for visto, the other V is for vuelto, M is for muerto, A abierto, C cubierto, P is puesto, H hecho, D dicho, the other D devuelto. Notice all of these irregular verbs end in to instead of do like the normal ones, so that's pretty interesting. Now here are all the infinitive verbs side by side. Make sure you memorize this list of 11 words. These come up over and over on tests, especially because they're irregular, and so you need to have them memorized till they come by second nature. Okay, that's it for Presente Perfecto in Spanish. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below and I'll answer it the best I can.